Whether you're left-handed or right-handed, try stitching some samples holding the piece different ways. Remember, you generally have the most control of your thread when you use your dominant hand for the fine motor skills required for manipulating the needle, and your non-dominant hand to help with tension control and thread management. You may find it most comfortable when working blanket stitch on an edge to work at the top of the piece with the needle moving from south to north, but try it different ways. Try advancing first in one direction, then the opposite way. One will probably feel more natural than the other. That doesn't mean you'll use those hand positions all the time, though. In some projects, you won't be able to hold things ideally or work in your preferred direction. That's true for right-handed stitchers as well. Still, try to figure out what's most comfortable so you can do that most of the time. And the rest of the time, well, take comfort in knowing that right-handed stitchers feel just as awkward. Chain stitch embroidery should feel pretty familiar. Basically, it's the same as the detached needle chains we use in looping to begin oval bases, flat panels, and lots of ways in Freeform. Except in chain stitch embroidery, the needle passes through a substrate and part of the chain is hidden on the back. Again, try different orientations and hand positions. When you're working a filling back and forth, thread returns let you do most of your stitching advancing in your preferred direction. Stitch across the live edge in the direction you normally advance. At the end of the row, anchor the thread. Here, I've used a few running stitches, but you might have looping, blanket stitch, chain stitch, a needle chain, a big lag, or some other anchor to pass around. After anchoring the thread, return it back along the lags of the row just stitched. Anchor it again where you want to begin your next row. On this row, trap the return thread as you stitch. Insert the needle under a lag and under the return thread before passing over the working thread.